1 ball, 2 strikes. That's about as high as you're going to see a bounce on the infield.
Evaluate their talent, but for young play, ooh, that might have been a base hit. He saved.
Good for Castro, and he's jammed, and Lopez backs up to get a. Now his record is 1-6.
Luis Giolito, no hitter. So offensively, not going to be a whole lot. Oh man, did a nice job coming in. He wanted to catch it, but then he backed up and went, oh.
So here's a guy that the Tigers, I'm sure, will talk. Franco gets a big hop, and the force of more runs. Big nights for Salvador Perez.
Runs last season and led his team, but
and will become just. And Fulmer got a glove on it, but it didn't.
Mondesi, after his 5th bunt hit of the season, rips
home run game last night. He tied his career high. And that is blasted into left field, and Salvador Perez.
Wow. We know the Royals offense has been a little bit top heavy here the last few. Salvi pulls his hands in and barreled it on this inside heater. Can't wait to play this year. Every single game he is.
With all the running. And look at that. Michael Franco beats the next year. I'd like to have a little more balance between what he's done. That's hit well to right field. Cameron is back, and he
took an excellent route. That ball was just powdered. I mean, he touched on that really.
Ryan O'Hearn, and Ryan hits it hard to left field. Dixon is there. Been all 14 in a Royals uniform, and he puts down the bunt. Fulmer fields that one and throws him.
His teammates through his dedication and work ethic, plus
but Alex. Mondi plays the short hop 6, and he went from the University of Nebraska.
Oh,
Dixon is down on strikes, and that's Bubic's.
Maybe they'll make room for out there beyond the outfield. Would be the statue. I mean, what pose would he have?
You have something else?
No. You're talking about when he rounded first.
When he's rounding first base.
Yeah, one of his balanced swings and follow through.
3 balls, no strikes. And Chris gave up 1 hit, and Paredes takes ball 4, and the Tigers have 2 on until I saw his son take batting.
It was a timely visit by Salvador Perez, because
and Cameron strikes out, so Bubic comes back from 2-0. And the reason I say that Reyes drops down a bunt, Franco will throw,
or is.
And that is hit well to left field. Lee Castro hits who in the 3rd inning last week.
He's able to recognize that.
Cabrera hits it to from a 60-game season. How do you evaluate a
finishing strong part is performing and putting the
Tigers feel a lot like the Royals, where
this year just shortstop and second base.
Had 15 home runs for the Tigers last year, and was outside, and now Goodrum will be running. And Dixon strikes out on a pitch down and away. So the Tigers 3-2 Royals, and Mondesi will end up at first base. And now he lines one into center field. That'll get Mondesi to Franco hits it to right, plenty deep home. And now a line drive over short. Salvi had to freeze to make sure. The Chevy call to the bullpen for the Tigers. Here's Tyler. Back to Alexander, and a double play. And at the end of 3, the Royals lead 4-2. Cameron, and there's a broken bat and an out. Brewers, and he hasn't quite had that command with that pitch tonight, as Paredes won 3 Gold Gloves. Daz, look out, and he has been. Look, there's a good breaking ball, and that just locked up Cameron. Perez was alerting the deep. past him, and Mondesi is there. He'll flip to Lopez. There's a ground ball up the middle, and Franchy Cordero grounded back to.
He said he's got really big power. He's got some good pop. It was like he just flicked his wrist right at.
2 hops to Dixon, and Alexander has tied a career high. It was the 6th time. 3-1. Bubic in the air to center field and gone. Miguel Cabrera. And now in his last 4 games, Cabrera.
He makes adjustments. He said, you know what, I'm not going to walk him. Well, got his hot to deposit that. That's a long
years this year, and they have combined to hit 22 home lead. And now Bonifacio is on with a walk after the 2. Goodrum is 1 for 2. He singled to side of the stadium. That's back through the middle, and Mondesi picks it off to second. 1 and major leagues by 2.
Just got their last couple outings, 2 or 3 outings.
And with Dixon running to center field, but Cordero. Witt slices one to right center. Cameron is in the first.
He sure did on similar balls. I mean, Dozier's his was
infield single and a run scored. Back to the middle, and Mondesi is 3 for 3.
You're right.
Alexander made history. 3-2. Doug Fister. And I think pounded foul, and it's still 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He's battling.
On the ground to Paredes. And Art Stewart book, The Art of Scouting. In the winter, early in 2000.
Set him out, people look at him, and they go, wow, where was this from?
And there's a line drive. He was not on Bubic at all. He's running. He didn't get a great jump, and Cameron is safe. And Reyes is on with a walk. So fastball right by him at 95.
It comes out belt high, it's in the dirt.
Still in 2 outs in the 5th.
And you catch the back underside of that baseball, it has those pitches available, but just using a couple.
1-2. Bounced up the middle. Nicky Lopez has nowhere to go at second.
On the ice out there, go retrieve your ducks.
And there's a line drive into deep left center field. Will sign his name on a check. Congratulations to
that. Right on it. Boy, look at that good lean right into it.
That was our 12th Sonic winner of the year. Faced the Royals last week in Detroit.
Your arm angle drops.
3-1 on Dozier. Home runs. And Dozier takes inside for a walk.
So you might be thinking, well, ooh.
He fought it off instead of right center field, and Cameron.
You know, he's extremely strong. And on the trail tonight, making 290.
He decided to retire, say goodbye to Alex Gordon. They wouldn't be missing any football, and Alex put a good swing on Soto.
But Dixon, he put a lot on this ball. That hurt.
And he takes upstairs for a walk. He hadn't really San Diego. 3 balls and no strikes on Nicky Lopez. Say while he was driving around. Nicky Lopez takes a walk. Yuri Soto is out. Joe Jimenez.
Talked about how he said, you know, I never had to change my swing. I never got hurt. I was in this.
He has 3 singles, 2. How about a line drive off of Castro's glove?
Almost snagged it. Ruined his perfect night, but first career 4-hit game. Way to go, Monty.
He also has a single. Salvi is down on strikes. The Royals. There's a base hit to right.
The swing was. That's exactly how you hit the pitch like it's thrown that hard. Just stay short.
Who went 4 2/3. Scott Barlow went. And that's well hit. Nick Heath is on the run from here to the Cubs.
Okay.
Hit well to center field again. And by the way, Nick Heath is not in there.
Putting him in that role. That's how he's going to get back.
And that will bloop into left center field.
A lot of those pitches, hitters can't get to it, but Reyes is very tall.
He has 2 hits, 2 runs scored, and 2 RBIs. That's back to the middle, and the Tigers are going to get a run across. And a line drive into left center field. He got on top of a high fast 2-run game. And the Tigers add to those.
He's a little concerned about that fastball getting hit tonight. So is Matheny. He's going to.
For Jorge Bonifacio. And a ground ball to the right side. That's through. They have 5 singles. And the only outs they've made.
Okay, now he's going in there, keeping those elbows nice and tight to his.
And gate did not open up. And Jake Newberry will stay on. 3 balls, no strikes. 3-1. And he gets a pop up. So a nice outside ball 1 to Austin Romine. Snipe, but that was his first appearance out of the bullpen. And he got him with a slider. That's down and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a ground ball to third. Franco is over to first. Royals have won 10